Good morning, students. Welcome in our English class. Today, we are going to start our second lesson of English, The Seed. It is a story about a young man, Chun, and an intelligent king. So, this story is written by Caroline Hain. So, let's start the reading. Long, long ago in China, there lived a wise emperor whose once dark braid had turned the color of new fallen snow. Long, long ago means many years ago. China is the name of a country. Wise means intelligent. Emperor means king. Dark means black, and braid means ponytail or hair. New fallen snow means white color like snow. So basically, this line describes the age of the king, that he was old, and it was time for him to choose a successor. Successor means people qualified to become the next king. Although he had many sons and grandsons to choose from, the emperor felt that power and wealth had made his heirs lazy. The meaning of heirs and successor is same, people qualified to become the next king, and lazy means unwilling to work or use energy. He wanted to appoint someone outside the family. Now, why king wanted to appoint someone from outside the family? Because his sons and grandsons were lazy, right? Loud drums called a gathering of young men to the temple at the top of the mountain. When they arrived means reached, the emperor seated on a magnificent throne. Magnificent means extremely beautiful. Throne means a special chair for the king. And he announced, "It is a time to choose the next emperor." The shocked townsmen whispered among themselves, Nothing like this has ever happened before." Whispered means when we use our breath to speak rather than our throat. For example, now I'm using my throat to speak, and like this, this is I'm using my breath to speak and I'm whispering. Okay. The emperor continued, "Today each of you will take a seed. In 1 year, you will bring your plant to the temple." Seed means the unit of reproduction of a flowering plant. For example, when we cut the lemon, there are white color seeds inside it, which we use to grow another lemon plant. Right? A golden ball filled with seeds was set before the crowd. Each person took just one seed. A young man named Chun was last in line. He chose his seed very carefully, holding it tightly in his fist. Fist means when we bent our fingers towards our palm. He ran home to tell his mother. She listened to the story and gave him a beautiful blue and white porcelain ball. Porcelain means hard substance made by baking clay, used for making cups, plates, and balls. Chun placed pebbles and then soil in the ball. Pebbles means small, smooth, round-shaped stones made of sand and water, and tenderly planted his seeds. Tenderly means very softly and gently. Each day Chun carefully watered the seed. He watched and waited, but nothing happened. Others talked about the plants that were pushing up through the soil. Weeks passed and still Chun's seed did not sprout. Sprout means begin to grow. Something's wrong, Chun thought. But he did not give up. Give up means accept his defeat. He did not accept his defeat and kept watering his seed. Other men in the village were transplanting their original plants into bigger container. Transplanting means relocating or moving from one place to another. Chun thought he must have done something wrong. He prayed in the temple for a miracle. Miracle means an extraordinary and unbelievable happening. 6 months went by. and still nothing grew in his blue and white ball. Well, who gave him blue and white ball? Chun's mother gave him blue and white ball to grow the plant. Could I have killed my seed with too much water? He wondered. Now he was thinking that could he killed his seed with too much water? All around in the village there were containers filled with wonderful looking plants, but Chun's seed had not yet sprouted. The 1 year mark arrived, and it was time to carry the plants up to the mountain to the temple. I'm not taking my empty ball to the temple, Chun said to his mother. Now, Chun was not ready to go to the temple with his empty bowl. You must go, she encouraged, now his mother encouraging him. You have done your best and must keep your promise. Although Chun felt sad and little embarrassed. Embarrassed means shy and uncomfortable. He carried his empty ball up to steep stone steps that led to the temple. Steep stone steps means stairs that led to the temples. When he arrived at the top, there were so many plants that it was easy to hide his empty ball among them. These are the most beautiful plants I have ever seen, exclaimed the emperor as he sat on his throne. Exclaimed means he was surprised. As he stood up and walked around, he noticed the empty blue and white porcelain ball behind a big plant. What is this? He questioned. Holding the ball in his hands, Chun tried to hide. But those near him laughed and pushed him forward. Now Chun was embarrassed. What is your name? The emperor asked. My name is Chun, he whispered without looking up. Now Chun was embarrassed, so that's why he was whispering his name. Why did you bring me an empty ball? He questioned. Now King was asking that why your ball is empty. My seed did not grow. Chun replied, I failed. You did not fail, the emperor said. Last year, now, the king is going to tell the reason why his seed has not grown. Last year, I passed out seeds and told you to all to plant them, but the seeds I gave you had been boiled. None of them could have been possibly grown because the seeds which king gave to the people were boiled, and it is impossible to grow boiled seeds. He raised his voice and spoke to the crowd. When you found out that your seeds would not sprout, you substituted other seeds. Substituted means replace other seeds. Only one person had enough honesty and courage to bring me the original seed. That's why Chun will be the next emperor. So, what can be the moral of the story? Think what can be? Well, the moral of the story is that we should always be honest and courageous if we want to get success in our life. So I hope you all will learn a lesson from this story, and you all will always be honest towards yourself as well as towards others. So this is the end of our story. Listen it very carefully and try to read it as I have read for you. Thank you and have a nice day.